and how it's going to change things in the next 2, 3 to 5 years, the next election. Like, don't be worried about the politics of today because it is all going to shift so fast in 2028. And because there'll be a new president, there'll be the AI will be AGI, and quantum mechanics, quantum computing is going to be a real contender, and things are going to speed up so fast it's going to knock your shoes off. But that's not what I'm going to talk about today. Because of our conversation and that, there's a beautiful young man who was from Portugal, and he was talking about the just the expats living in Portugal, and the local people there making minimum wage only make about $800 a month, and they can't afford to live in the big cities anymore. But that's not what got us. That's not what I'm going to talk about today. What I want to talk about today is what came up in the conversation, and that is uh, people who talk about AI slop as if they're the experts. People who talk about AI slop, oh, that's AI slop. If I'm a creator. I've been creating things for 50 years, and yeah, I make art, I make music, I make films, I make content. I have a YouTube channel. I make things and I put it out there. And then guess what? People can do. Anybody can be. Yeah. Oh, that's crap. Oh, or I write songs. Oh, his songs are too zappy. Or pick up the pace a little. Or he doesn't know all the notes. It's like when you're creating content. Brene Brown talks about it. Like, don't throw stones at the guy in the arena unless you've been in the arena before. And that's what I'm want to talk about today about AI and AI content creation. And yeah, it's easy. It's easy to create things. It can be easy to make things using AI as a graphic programs, but also it can be difficult and challenging to create good content. So everything created with AI is not slop. You know, fireworks. Hello, wake up, boom, wake up call, everybody. Everything that's created in AI is not slop. As a matter of fact, I created something for a bluegrass organization just out of my own, just submit as an idea for their festival poster because it was such schlock. Okay, schlock. I know what schlock is. You look it up in the dictionary if you don't know what schlock is. But schlock is the equivalent of slop. It's the same thing, only it's a different age. And there's things that are schlocky. Things can be schlocky, and things can be beautiful designs, like the design for the movie posters or psycho or just revolutionary design concepts or record albums. Led Zeppelin, all that stuff. It's not schlock. It's high art. So the same thing can be true of AI, and that is to say that the AI content creation. If I so I was talking about I wanted to create a post for this bluegrass organization, and their current stuff, their logo, everything about it is absolute schlock. It's just so gross, and I don't know who would want to go to their festival based on that graphic information. But so I wanted to create something that would be more compelling. So I used AI. I created a scene with a background that was local to the area, like mountains outside of in the desert. And I created a homey look. I created a little old timey stage with curtains, and you have to put all this stuff in. You have to do the prompts in order to get the stuff. And bluegrass instruments are not just country instruments; they're very specific. So you have to get those things going on, and then you have to get the costumes right, and you have to get the lighting right, and you have to all this stuff informs the way the finished piece looks. So I put one of these images, and I created like 60 images. So out of those 60 images, I curated the one or two. I posted one on this group's webpage, and no feedback I got. No one looked at it. They just said, "Oh, that's AI slop. AI slop." Oh, so that's easy. You just see something, you can see it's AI. Like, oh, that guy's missing an arm. So what? Uh, that banjo's not quite right. Yeah, it's not meant to. This is a thing that to move us in the direction of what I think would be a better idea that we could work on if you liked it. But since the feedback is all negative, Since you just want things to be just the way they've always been, just just unoriginal, uninspired uh, crap, then fine. I'll step back. I won't interfere. But it didn't just come out of just this doesn't stuff doesn't just come out of thin air. Someone needs to make the prompts.